All right, what's good? What's good? This is the Chicago Sports Talk. Michael back at it with another video, talking to y'all, of course, about breaking Chicago Bear. I mean, not breaking Chicago Bears, but breaking news. And this has got to my attention. Edge rusher Haason Reddick has officially requested a trade from the Jets. So it's just been reported earlier this morning that he is officially wanting to request a trade from the Jets due to some contract issues. Also, the Jets sent a third round pick to the Eagles in exchange for Haason Reddick, who showed up to his physical and press conference. So since there is no new deal, he wants out. And Jets general manager Joe Douglas on Haason Reddick's trade request. We have informed Haason that we will not trade him, that he is expected to be here with his teammates, and that he will continue to be fined per the CBA if he does not report. Since the trade discussions back in March have been made clear, direct, and consistently with our position, our focus will remain on the guys that we have as we prepare for the regular season. So, yeah, people are saying, I'm going to treat this how the Niners treated, this is basically how the 49ers are treating the Brandon Ayuk situation. The general manager has come out and said that we're not trading Brandon Ayuk. The general manager of the New York Jets has made it abundantly clear that they're not having intentions of trading him, and rightfully so, because they got him like 4 months ago for a third round pick. So if they don't, like I said, they have to feel some value of getting him, but at the same time, the problem is they will, if they trade him, it's not going to look good on the Jets, because you want to know why. You gave up a third round pick just to trade him, so that looks bad on you. So my question is, should the Chicago Bears trade for him or acquire him during the season? So here's what my thing is. Okay, and keep a reminder, this guy has just been traded there and he already wants out. So if you're the Chicago Bears and you're looking into the situation at hand with Haason Reddick, you're going to have to ask yourself, do you really want to give up massive draft capital to acquire Haason Reddick, and then you have to pay him max money? Because I don't know what he wants, but if I have to assume, it's probably going to have to be where he can reset the edge rusher market. So we have to think long term. And Ryan Poles already has taken a major risk. I mean, he traded a high second round pick to acquire Chase Claypool. And look how that turned out. He ended up trading him for a 6th-round pick. Now, granted, we may not have to give up much to acquire Haason Reddick, but we don't want to have a much higher risk of acquiring Haason Reddick, and then he doesn't want to. He wants a contract too on top of that. So you have to think long term how this is going to work out. So I'm not sure if it's because he wants to reset the edge, but I have a feeling that Haason is just going to be like the Brandon Ayuk. They're going to play one more year on their deal, and then they're going to hit the free agency, and then going to go to a team that will overpay them. Like I said, there is not going to be any trade there's, I mean, plus we already know the Bears are looking at an edge rusher. Personally, I don't think they do need an edge rusher because of the simple fact that Austin Booker looks pretty dominant, but it's something to look into, but you have to look into it because I don't think the Jets are going to trade Haason Reddick. I feel like Haason Reddick is going to eventually show up to camp, and the next offseason he's going to sign somewhere. I don't think he's going to be going anywhere. So, like I said, I don't think the Bears will trade him. I do think he's on the radar right now for the Bears, but I do think he's on the radar. But at the same time, I don't think the Jets are going to trade him. If they do, then it will be a shocking to me. But like I said, this is a situation where Haason Reddick has to ask himself, is he gonna hold out the season? Because the fines are just gonna keep coming in. And I'm not gonna say they're just gonna end up releasing him because they're not gonna do that because you gave up a high value draft capital just to get him and then he doesn't want to play for you. But anyways, that's just my thoughts. I don't think the Bears will sign I mean, not sign. They won't trade for Haason Reddick. Let me know in the comment section down below how y'all feel about the situation. I will keep a close eye on this just in case it does end up being true and he does come to the Bears. So make sure to keep an eye on that. As always, thanks for watching and bear down.